Boo. Hey you guys, I want to tell you about this beautiful place I rediscovered as an adult, but as a toddler I went and I wanted to ride the horses so bad and my parents wouldn't let me. They said it was too expensive. And seriously, it has burned into my memory of I must go to Mackinac Island and ride the horses. I must. So finally I got my chance to go back to Mackinac Island and ride the horse. I rode the horses, I pet the horses, I photographed the horses, and ultimately I painted the horses. So this video is going to be about all the adventures that happened because of this trip. I'm going to tell you about the highs, the lows, and also a little bit about my technique for how I created this painting. And also adventures I'm planning in the future that are directly related to Mackinac Island. So stay tuned and I'm going to tell you all about it. If you would like to follow my art adventures more closely, be sure to follow me on Facebook. Be sure to subscribe here and like my video and leave me a comment and let me know what you think. And also, if you would like to learn from me more closely, I do have a Patreon and you're welcome to join me over there for $5 a month. And we will be doing a lot of fun paintings, including this one. This is a painting that I'm working on now and I'm creating a tutorial now and it will be going live on my Patreon soon. And unfortunately, I didn't video the entire thing. I started videoing my work about halfway through when I had the whole painting covered, but here I am working on the flags and I'm just getting the dark blues of the flags. I used ultramarine blue, and to get the little stars on each of the flags, I used masking. So each of those little stars on the flags are masked out. So that's how I did that. And I used a lot of masking in the horse's harness just to keep the whites really white. Those areas would really pop. And then I'm working here on the windows, and I really used pattern in this painting to try to bring together a cohesive whole. The flags create a pattern, the windows create a pattern, and I really like that. I like how that kind of holds the painting together. Another thing I did to really help create more of a pattern in this painting was the yellow and white stripes on the awning. So you can see here, I'm going back in and I'm painting the awning brighter with brighter yellow and white to really pop out that pattern to help the viewer's eye see some cohesiveness in the painting. It holds the whole painting together because those go across a good part of the painting and it creates a nice pattern to help hold everything together. It's like glue. Pattern in paintings can be thought of like glue. They just kind of hold everything together. And especially in a painting like this where there's so much going on, you need pattern, I think, sometimes to help hold everything together. That can be one approach to creating an attractive composition. One of the things that I think was important to the composition of this painting was changing the stripes of the flags so that they all kind of pointed back down towards the horse. So if you look at this painting, you'll see the stripes kind of point to the horse and carriage, and I want that to be the main area of interest. So the original raw reference photo, the flags were all over the place. So I used flags from several different reference photos to help guide the eye down to the horses. And so here I'm just working on the details of the horses and carriage. And if you guys watched my horses video, I talk a lot about jewelry, and this painting gave me so many wonderful opportunities for jewelry because of the harnesses. So I really worked on getting lots of details done in the harness, not over detailing it, but certainly enough detail to really pop the horses and make the eye really want to linger on the horses a while. So that's why I spent so much time on the harness, just to help guide the viewer's eye. Here I'm just darkening up the little dark areas of the carriage and the horse's hooves and the wheels, and I just really punched up the darks as much as I possibly could to really draw the viewer's eye to that area. For the horses, I used a combination of burnt sienna and ultramarine blue, which is what I almost always use for my brown animals. Unless they're kind of a golden color, like a golden retriever, then I use more quinacridone gold. So I'm gonna let you guys just watch me paint, and I'm gonna tell you a little bit more about what happened with this painting. So, Mackinac Island is one of the most beautiful places I've been. And what makes it so special to me is there are no cars allowed on Mackinac Island. And so everything that is heavy duty transport is done by horses, draft horses, and I love draft horses. I used to work with a retired Budweiser Clydesdale, and he is the fella that made me fall in love with draft horses. They're the sweetest, hugest creatures, and you wouldn't think it because they're so big and intimidating, but they are so sweet. And so on Mackinac Island, you get your fill of draft horses. They're everywhere. They're taking visitors from the boats to the hotels. They're doing all the heavy work of anything big that needs to be moved or transported. Work that normally would be done by trucks is done by horse-drawn carriage. And also, of course, a lot of tourist activities too. So it's just a wonderful place. You can rent horses and ride them, and I put a couple clips of me. That was me waving, by the way. That was me in Rachel Heaven riding that horse. Because I'm always so busy with commissions, and now that I've started my new online teaching with Patreon, I'm either painting commissions or I'm painting something that I can do as a tutorial for my students. So I barely ever paint what I really want to do. So I just couldn't resist. I fell in love with Mackinac Island, the horses, the gardens. It's just gorgeous. And I'm a garden freak. I'm a horse freak. I'm an artist. I'm a beauty freak. Hey, I've been trying to think of what my motto is going to be. I'm a beauty freak. I like that. This painting has taken me on a journey of beauty. And then it also took me on a journey of heartbreak because I was finishing up the last little touches, and alas, I found a tear. So you can't see it, can you? Which is good. If I turn, you can see the little tear. But the good thing is no paper tore off, so when this is framed, the tear won't show. That leads me to the reason why this painting has also been a journey of gratitude, because I have joined some Facebook watercolor groups that have been invaluable to me, and I enjoy going on there and helping people with their paintings or just celebrate their paintings, and also get advice for myself. And I've gone on there sometimes when I'm trying to finish a painting and I just need fresh art eyes on it to tell me, hey, this needs punching up, or that looks kind of bad right there. That's invaluable. I did that with this painting. I went on there and I said, you guys, what do? I have a tear in my painting. Ah! And so many people responded. And one lady was a book restorer. So she works with paper. She had worked in a library, and she mailed me some tape, some special archival art paper tape that is safe to put on a painting. So I will probably use that tape right here. Another lady said, don't do anything to it. She had also had a career in restoration. And she said, just leave it as it is. Once it's framed, no one's going to see it. And it's just better just not to do anything to it. So I don't know. I haven't decided what I'm going to do. I'm procrastinating on that. But just the kindness of strangers. And let me show you her art. This is an original painting that she sent with the tape. It's a original little painting that she attached to this cardstock to make a little card. Isn't that wonderful? So just for her own privacy, I'm not sharing her name or anything, but she doesn't have a website. If she had a website and she was selling, then I think that would be a great opportunity to give her a plug. But thank you so much. Also, the journey is going to be ongoing, you guys, because I think that I am going to try to go back to Mackinac Island. How? Well, I was wondering to myself, how can I go to Mackinac Island and stay for a while? So I looked it up. I started Googling artist in residency. Do you guys know what an artist in residence program is? Well, it's where an artist can go live for free, and sometimes they get paid a stipend, but usually they just go live somewhere amazing for free for like, I don't know, a few weeks, a month. Each one's a little different. And the national parks have an artist in residency program. So wherever there's a national park, there is probably an artist in residency program. And I'm not sure if Mackinac Island is a national park, but I just Googled it, Mackinac Island artist in residency. And sure enough, they have one. They have one. There is hope that I could go and live there for free for 3 weeks. And I told my husband about it, and God bless him. He's like, go, go, go. I'll take care of Parker. I might apply next. I think the deadline is in February. So February 2021, I will hopefully be getting my application in to go spend 3 weeks in the summer on Mackinac Island. And I will probably just paint horses till I can't stand it anymore. So anyway, that is my Michigan painting. And I am going to be offering prints of it soon. And in fact, probably by the time I publish this video, I will have prints up and the original will be available. And hopefully I'll be painting a lot more of Mackinac Island. I've got so many more pictures that I want to paint. I don't even know where to begin. That's my problem. I do not ever have artist block. I just get overwhelmed by all the things I want to paint. And there's so many good images from my Mackinac trip that I would love to paint. Okay, you guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.